About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. What do you look for here?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
About to get started here. Willie Adames stands in. And that's how this series begins. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Second, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's the Giants lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Ball, that's inside.
Devers with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Lopez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And now
Outside,
2 balls and a strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ground ball,
No,
left
foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. And Devers hits that one. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin.
Batting
He's
third,
jogging around the
third
bases
baseman,
rather than pulling up at
Chapman.
second.
One out, runner at second. Here's Matt Chapman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
That's a ball.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ramos thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 3-1. It just shaved the zone. So they still got both their challenges. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Jung-Hoo Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here in Atlanta, and on the hill for the Giants, Trevor McDonald. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Got him swinging on the curveball. 1 up, 1 down.
Second, the shortstop.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Michael Harris II.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
The 0-1. Up the middle. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Got him. 2 away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Hey!
Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball, that's out.
Boog, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2.
That's ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. Scoreless after one. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
1-2 here.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. To the right side. Albies gets it to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And there's a foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Let's go, Ronaldo.
Battling here as he fouls it away. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's miss.
Second inning here, no score. This to third. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Bader now.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
0-1 now. And it's fouled away. That one just misses the outside corner. Ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. Home run number 10 of the year. The Braves score first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Eli White next up for the Braves.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And it's second. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Next to hit, Ronaldo Lopez. Swing and a miss at a slider. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nacho Alvarez Jr. the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Acuna on at second with 2 down.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The count 2-1. Foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Lopez back to work.
Hey!
Susac, now he has a chance to make a splash at the major league level after getting called up from AAA recently. Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher Trevor McDonald.
So digging in, Trevor McDonald.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball in.
Slider. Middle outside. Here we go, Ronaldo.
And the 1-0.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
He goes down looking. McDonald wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey!
Circle change. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Low outside.
Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that's just foul. Strike 2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And he beats it. He's safe.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, no outs. Drake Baldwin. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. In the dirt. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. See you later. A 3-run homer. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Trevor McDonald will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Spencer Bivens.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track. You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get the out.
Up next for the Braves.
Man at first, here's the left fielder, Eli White. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey.
Misses the sweeper. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Ball one. Now. Swing and a foul out of play. Albies, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air, left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One-two now. On the ground to third. Off balance feet. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. 3 innings complete. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta. Start of the fourth.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Hey! Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
4-seam fastball, low outside.
Pulls that one foul. The Braves up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
Let's go, Ronaldo.
That's a ball. In the dirt, blocked.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Ball 2.
Low
2-2 now. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swings through that.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Curveball. Low outside.
0-2 now.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Low outside.
The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
On the ground, Riley tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for San Francisco. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom 4, so in now is the Braves pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Let's go, Ronaldo.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, and 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Up the middle. Arise. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-1. Inside, just missed. Matt Olson waits on deck. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And right back to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it though 6-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Come on, Ronaldo.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation. It's frustrating for these guys because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now 2-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Just misses with that one.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
So now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. The rise on at first, nobody out. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Daniel Susak, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Let's go, Ronaldo.
First offering, and it just misses.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Here we go, Ronaldo. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Nope, that's down.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Acuna moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, pitcher Spencer Bivens.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants,
Number 7,
Will Brennan.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Slider. Middle outside. Come on, Ronaldo.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South.
Now pitching for San
Back now to
Francisco,
start the bottom of the
number
fifth, and
43,
taking over on the mound, Tristan
Beck.
Beck. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here is
Leading
Matt
off for the
Olson.
Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
You know,
Ball,
these
that's
Braves
outside.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get
That's
to the
ball
starter
two.
early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one misses, and now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, this
Up
came
next
apart
for
right
the
there.
Braves,
4-pitch walk,
third
and
baseman,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Beck pitching for the 20th time this season, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Misses again, 5 in a row. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-0. 6
that's it.
straight outside the strike zone. Close,
That's
but
ball
called
three.
a ball. 3-1 now. Late with the swing there. Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch swinging. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Up next for the Braves,
Eli White next up for the Braves.
Eli White.
All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. White not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that pop hand to work on time.
They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Braves will strand 3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next,
Leading
Willie
off for the
Adames.
Giants, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball.
Now pitching for
On the mound now,
Braves,
Ian Hamilton.
number
He's
71.
making his second appearance of the season.
Ian Hamilton.
Slider. Middle inside.
Let's go, Ian. Ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
And the 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. His home and away splits there. Fastball for a strike. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 0-1 down. And a foul ball. Adames aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 1-0.
He's
No, that's
clearly
low.
trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Let's go, Ian.
2-0. There's a strike. 95 of that one. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Outside
That's ball
low.
three.
Ball 3.
Middle inside.
Here we go, Ian.
Bounce to the left side.
Foul.
And that's foul.
High inside.
You got this.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Riley. Over to Albies. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Braves 6 and the Giants nothing. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Dominic Smith.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
That one hammered but pulled foul. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lee on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
On the ground to Devers. He'll do it himself, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Nacho.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tristan Beck is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for San
New arm for the
Francisco,
Giants,
number
Sam
31.
Hentges.
Well, he
Hentges.
struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. digs in now. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air. Devers. And the inning is over. Braves 6 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Braves,
7th. We have a new
number
pitcher on the mound.
66.
Grant Holmes.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off for San Francisco, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Slider. Low middle.
Bounce to third. Riley. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Really nice
Up
job to
next
get
for
your
the Giants,
first out of the ball game.
Right fielder, Jung Woo Lee.
Ball one.
The Braves up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul. The 1-2. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Luis Ariz stands in. His righty-lefty splits there. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
Hey!
Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, but kept close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hayden Birdsong, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Slayer, low outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grounds one to short. Over to Albies, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Giants.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susak.
Ball, that's out.
Four-seam fastball.
And that misses.
Outside.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 on, 2 outs. And now it's even up. Right side. Albies. That is the inning. Giants leave a couple. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at Truist Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Ball that's outside.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Braves, catcher
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
On the ground, right side. A rise. Fires over to first. And Albies is retired. And that will end the inning. Braves 6 and the Giants nothing. Back for the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Bryce Eldridge.
And for a pitcher, he can swing it a little bit, Boog.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball.
Eldridge gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball to the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, right side. Over to second for one.
Got him. That's
Not
out.
in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Rafael Devers.
One out man at first. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Braves 6 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we roll
60,
into the bottom of the 8th.
Birdsong.
Hayden Birdsong.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Leading off for the Braves, left fielder, Eli White.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Birdsong measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2020. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Joel Peguero, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. No outs. Runner on second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run homer. His 9th homer of the year. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Grant Holmes will hit next. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. Brush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Birdsong out of game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for San
Pitching change
Francisco.
here, Joel
Number 63.
Peguero.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Close, but called the ball. And a count 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one at triple digits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Fought off foul. Yo, 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson down.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
Ball.
Stays alive. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Olson is set down. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Giants.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Braves,
It's the top of the 9th.
number
And there's a new
45,
pitcher on the mound. Tyler Kinley. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Yeah.
Swings through that one. Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Elliot Ramos.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Line drive and foul ball. This could end it. Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground at first. And that's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they've got their first run. It's 9-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.